What's going on, YouTube? What's going on? How's everybody doing today? It's been a minute since I've been on there, but we're here now. See if any notifications go out. What's going on, Dirt Farmer? How's everybody doing? Hit the thumbs up button when you come in, if you would. What's going on, Laramie? Dads, Brian? How's everybody doing, guys? Been a minute since I've been on this motherfucker. Jason, Jody, how we doing? If y'all would hit the thumbs up as you come in. Taco, how you doing, buddy? What's up, Michael? Man, I'm just chilling over here in Springfield, Mo. Oh, shit, old Laramie drinking a little Crown. Must be damn nice. Put the damn shoe on there real quick. There we go. Must be nice. Out of hours. Well, that's a good thing. That means you've been working. If you ain't been working, see, then you got hours. Put my damn shoe on there. Oh, shit. So what's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing anyway? We're gonna do a little CDL testing tomorrow with old John. See how he does on his. What's up, Carlos? How you doing, brother? So we've been. Man, it's been a busy day. Hey, Jason. Now I bet it is hotter now in Texas. Hello, Miss Debbie. How you doing? Oh, hello. Well, hold on just a second, brother. I'll get you on. Congratulations on the baby, Michael. Congrats on that, brother. Oh, yeah. Hoppy, I'll call you back. I told him, what's going on, GBR? I told Hoppy I'd call him back. Shit, he been waiting on me to call him back all damn day. Probably I ain't even called him back. I took a nap a little bit. I've been busy today, man. What's up, brother? How you doing? Mike? Nanya? Hit the old thumbs up button when you come in, if you would, please. Anyway, so we got John's going to test out tomorrow here in Springfield. I'm at the campus inn right now, and we're going to do a little pad time again at 1:30 in the morning, and then he's going to test tomorrow. He's on the list, so we're going to test tomorrow 6 or whenever. We got to be there at 6. But I think he's going to do all right. He's out here doing a pre-trip on my truck right now while I'm doing this. As a matter of fact, he's starting to second guess himself as far as he keeps coming up here asking me questions that he already knows. I said, why do you keep asking me questions you already know? Now you're trying to psych yourself out, But when somebody's got this deal on this training thing, man, let me explain something to you guys that are coming here, are going to do this or whatever. When you got it, you got it. Leave it alone and just go with what you got. Quit trying to psych yourself out and talk to yourself and make yourself think you ain't got what you got and everything else, When you got it, you got it. If you don't have it, then that's when we need to worry about it. I'm not worried about him having it. He's already got it. You understand what I'm saying? And now he's starting to talk to himself in his mind about, man, I don't know, what about this, what about that, what about this? You've already got it. Just leave it alone. Do it. He's going to get in. Goddamn, Philip, I tell you right now, I thought me and you was buddies, Philip. And it is nerves. That's what it is. It's nerves, But when you allow those nerves to start taking over your mind, then you start making mistakes that you wouldn't normally make mistakes on because you've let the nerves control you. He has this deal. The only thing that he was a little shady on today, when we went out there this morning to work on this deal, and throughout the day, the only thing he was a little shady on, which kind of shocked me because Hello, Scott. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Only thing that was the offset, and that's kind of shocking to me because generally the straight back and the offset people do real well and have no problems with it. He can sink a 90 like nobody's business, man. He right in the hole with the 90. So he can straight back. The parallel park to the left side does great. Parallel park to the right side, nah, it's not perfect, but he gets it in the hole every time. But for some reason on the offset, which just mind boggles me, and that's the thing about this training deal. You just never know, man. Everybody is so different. Some people just think different things, and you think they wouldn't do it or whatever. But with him on the offset is where he's having an issue. So, he goes in and then he'll get it going in the right direction, and then all of a sudden he'll start messing with the wheel. I said, if you quit turning the wheel, dude, you'll get it in there. So it is what it is. Oh goddamn! I'm about to hey, I'm about to put old Hoppy in time out here if we ain't careful now. There's more buddy crazy bags. So I got a little. Oh yeah, he's gonna get it. There's no doubt in my mind he's gonna get it. As long as he can stay out of his own mind, he's gonna get it. And I'm gonna help him get out of his mind in a minute. You know what I mean? So the thing about it is, um, so I got a little video I'm gonna post on there later after this deal here. Hello, Kevin Ollie. What's going on, buddy? Um, he's out there doing pre-trip right now, Hoppy. Um, Bags, you guys remember when old Bags woke me up at in New Mexico over there, right? When he come bouncing on the side of my truck. Well, this morning, as I'm riding around the old parking lot there, I see this big red Peterbilt that says Crazy Bags on it with a big CB. I say, well, I'll be damned. Looky there, looky there. Ain't this a little payback time at 1:30 in the morning? Karma's a bitch. She's going to bite you. So, you guys will see the video here in a little bit. I go bouncing on his truck and wake him up. Of course, he gives me the middle finger, Real nice guy, give me the middle finger. But it was funny, man. Bags and I have a good time together. It's actually nice to get to talk to him now, man. I mean, we've been both of us training so hard and schedules jacked up, When we drove for KLLM together, man, we used to talk every day for hours at a time, just kind of catch up. And now we don't talk near as much because we both got, we've both had students and stuff like that. What's up, Ralph? How you doing? Jersey tomorrow, FedEx load. Oh yeah. So it's nice that Bags and I get to talk and bullshit again, and get back catching up on stuff. So I enjoy that. What's up, babes? Justin, how we doing, brother? Dads, not a whole lot really, but there are places like in Nebraska and some rest areas where the parking's all one parallel, that you're going to need to parallel. But it's not like everyday deal that you're parallel. I do ride or call you, Hoppy. I don't know when you're sleeping either because you're training, or you're not training, you're teaming too. I know you sleep in the daytime usually. That's why I don't call you. What's up, Ian? How we doing, buddy? But all this stuff is, this core. Hey, Johnny, how you doing, buddy? This course out here that they have here, guys, at Prime is, it's such a controlled environment that as long as you follow these certain set points that they have, no problems, ma'am. And then once we get past that shit, then we can get out here in the real world and start learning real world trucking. This deal here is just like to get through the test part of it, to pass it, and then when we get done with this part on the TNT phase, I'm going to have him for 50,000 miles. 50,000 miles, you figure that up, man. I'm going to have him for 3 months in my truck. So we're going to have a lot of training time going on here. And, one has to keep the initiative going in order to get through 3 months worth of training, because it's going to be hard on him and it's going to be hard on me. Is he pretty? Is who pretty? Hell no, he ain't pretty. What the hell's the matter with you? He's a dude. I mean, shit, we ain't swinging like that now. What the? Well, there's not arrows, Laramie. It's, what's up, Greg? There's not arrows, Laramie, but there's set points there. There's line and stuff like that where you stop, like your bumper here, you turn the wheel this way, you go to the V on the trailer, I mean, just different things like that in order for them to remember so that they, so that you can get it. But he's got that part. It's just getting him to not get in his own mind, like I said. And 3 months, man, you've got to keep somebody motivated for that long. They should be self-motivated themselves, because this is, for him, this is a life-changing deal, And guy's not making $300-400 a week working at his other job, So for him, this can be life-changing. And but a lot of times people start to lose the interest on the whole deal after about the first month, man. When you're running wide open, your asshole's dragging the ground, because you're running 5,000-6,000 miles a week. Your mind tends to drift back. Maybe this shit ain't worth it. Maybe, what am I doing? And now, not only, before you could finish him out in 6-8 weeks or whatever. Now I'm going to have him for 3 months, man. That's a long span. I'm going to have to give him time off, and I'm going to have to take time off myself in order to recharge everything, because you can't consistently run. I stayed out last year. Bags and I were talking about this today on the phone. Last year, I stayed out a stretch. So the tax lady told me that last year I was out 351 days of the year. Do the math on that, man. I wasn't home very damn much. 351 days is a lot of effing time on the road. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's not. I don't know what the incentive part of it for me is this. To be truthful with you, I wasn't even going to take. I wasn't even going to take John with me, and I wasn't. I was going to be done kind of like Bags, because I was just enjoying my time driving by myself. And I've got this friend of mine named Hoppy, asshole, and he asked me if I'd train his brother-in-law, because this is Hoppy's brother-in-law. And so if it hadn't been for Hoppy, I probably wouldn't have taken John. I mean, just being honest about it. And not that John's a bad kid, because he's a good kid. He's real respectful to my stuff, and he's respectful to the truck. He keeps shit clean, and he handles, picks up after himself. He's a good kid. And I say he's a kid because my daughter is 2 years younger than what he is. So I'm an old ass man, so I can call him a kid, But this will be my first run on this 50,000 mile deal, and it's gonna be rough, man. It's gonna be real rough. I mean, it's gonna be rough on everybody, because Shit, 50,000 miles is a long damn time. Long time to have somebody in your truck, man. And you're stepping over them, and you know what I mean? You're running a consistent sleep drive, sleep drive, sleep drive deal, you know. Well, see, it doesn't matter how many miles he has now, Greg, because the thing about it is, um, once we test out on this phase, then we start to 50,000. So our time hasn't even started yet for this 50,000 deal. You know, if you were to run just if you were to run just five if you were to run 5,000 miles a week every week, which is not going to happen for 10 weeks, that's 50,000 miles, man. So you know it's going to be a little over 3 months with somebody in your truck now. I don't listen. I understand Prime's take on the thing, and I'm not downing what they're doing. That's their deal. This is their company. But it really puts uh, a burden kind of on the trainers, man, because at 30,000 miles, man, you guys are starting to get on each other's nerves like big time. And not that you hate each other, but you're getting on each other's nerves just because you've been with somebody for so long cooped up. Now you're going to add another 20,000 onto that. I don't know. You know, I think um, what I think, and this is my personal opinion, not that my personal opinion matters. I think what they ought to do is they ought to make you go 30,000 with the trainer. Hi, Tom. How you doing, sir? I think they ought to make you go 30,000 miles with the trainer. And then that other 20,000, I think they ought to take somebody else that's went 30,000 with their trainer, and they team up together and they run. Hi, Joyce Blake. How you doing? And that way, you've got two guys that have just come off of training from two different trainers. Put them in a truck together for 20,000 miles and let them run with each other, because whatever like I taught John, whatever I taught John, and whatever this other person learned, you know, they can kind of uh, collaborate with their ideas, you know, and see what they didn't get taught or what wasn't told to them, or you understand what I'm saying? They can kind of bounce shit off each other. Two new guys that don't know their ass from a hole in the ground. To me, I think once you take two people, hey Ridge Runner, how you doing, brother? I think once you take two people that have went 30,000 miles and you put them together, their training. It's like Bags and I. Bags and I are good friends, but our training is different. There's going to be guys that come from him that learn something in a different way than what they've learned it from me, or you know, maybe I teach the old school way versus somebody that hadn't been driving very long teaching the new school way. So there's a whole different collaboration there. Hey, Troy, I think to me that would be a better fit. I think, but that's not my choice to make. And I don't know if that's even been brought up to him. Maybe I'm gonna ask Stan that. You know, I guess I can ask him tomorrow about that, because I think that's a good idea. I don't know. Maybe others don't think that's a good idea, but I think it would be a good idea. Bags, you still on here? Do you think that'd be a good idea? Yeah, you know, you get good night, Hoppy. Sweet dreams, motherfucker. Yeah, I mean, and it puts them with somebody new. So, you know, like when people get in your truck, man, when people get in your truck, they act different than once they've been in your truck for 10,000 miles and 20,000 miles. And by 30,000 miles, most people that come in your truck that didn't know shit when they first come in, by 30,000 miles, they're trying to tell you how to drive the damn truck. Really? You brought it, you come in here, you didn't know your ass from a hole in the ground. You still don't really know now you know about this much of your ass from a hole in the ground. And you're going to tell me how to drive the damn truck, you know? Um, so, Carlos, that could be a good thing and that could be a bad thing. I'm just saying. Greg, I don't know. I've never asked a question on this, so I don't know what the I don't know what they think about it. That's what I need to find out tomorrow. I'm sure they ask people's opinion, but if you've only got one guy saying it, then they're gonna go, who gives a shit. But to me, I think it would be a good idea because you've got different people that have different training styles, and everybody's got a different training style. So I don't know why I'm going on about it because it's probably not ever going to happen. Anyway, where's everybody at today, man? What's everybody doing? So old Bags told me about, I'm a chewing tobacco guy myself. And I'm not a smoker. I'm a chewing tobacco guy. But old Bags was telling me about this little old tank here. I said, well, you know what? I'm going to try this damn tank here that he's got. The flavor on this thing's pretty damn good, man, to be honest with you. Carlos, I like the automatic, man. I wouldn't have it any other way now that I've drove in it. I mean, a lot of older guys, that sissy trucking. No, you dumbass. That's smart trucking is what it is. Why would I want to have to shift gears if all I got to do is tap the brake? Get up with technology, man. Testing on Friday. Well, there you go, buddy. You got it. You'll do all right. See, I'm not a member of the Good Old Boys Club at the Prime Training Facility. And so I don't know if how much of an input anything I were to say would really go over because I'm not in the club with everybody. That's good because I don't want to be in the club with everybody. I'm an outcast. I got to do my own thing. I don't play well with others a lot of times. That's why they shut my channel down, obviously, huh? Well, yeah, Larry, listen, I miss those days of shifting like the 18 speeds and shit like that, man. But, this automatic, you get somewhere like in Atlanta, Georgia, man. I wouldn't trade this automatic for love or money in somewhere like Atlanta. And this is so simple of trucking right here, Oh, nay. I guess her and Sally Joe are going to go teaming together. Yeah, well, there's a lot of shit that's outside my pay grade, Larry. But you know how it is, man. When you're just when you say stuff that other people don't want to hear, but maybe it's the truth. Sometimes, sometimes it's better just to shut up and do your own thing. I just drive the trucks. All I do. That's what they pay me to do. That's what I do. My job is to train him how to drive this truck and then to get him to where he needs to be, where he can be successful. Beyond picking up loads and delivering on time, and beyond training John, I don't need to be a part of no club. I'm my own goddamn club. Lone Ranger, It amazes me out here. I'm watching these guys out here. All these new guys right here trying to tell each other how to do this whole deal. There's like three of them over there talking about this whole deal. Between the three of them, they don't even hardly know their names, but they're going to tell each other how to do all this. There are three of them over there. They're all pointing at shit and telling each other what it is and how to do it and this and that and the third. And don't a damn one of them know what the hell's going on. Ain't none of them passed the CDL yet. And the other ones are just sitting there eating it up, and hell, they don't even know if the guy's telling them the right information or not. How the hell do you know what you're learning if you don't even know if the guy next to you knows what the hell he's doing? Yeah, I'm a member of the Rich Bags 2020 Club. Rich Bags 2020. That's what club I'm a member of. We'll see. Some of these guys walk around out here trying to be damn Joe Cool out here. They ought to be having their ass up there studying about trying to figure out how to drive a damn truck. They gonna be the ones out here tearing shit up everywhere, walking around like old Joe Cool. Pants falling off their ass and every other damn thing. Oh man, how trucking has changed. Anyway, man, I'm having a pretty good day. I'm tired today. Down shit, I'm wore out. This my wife, she's texting me right now. She must not be watching. This pad time hard on the fat boy. Hey, I wear flip flops, Jody. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Yeah, but I'm not a member of that, Laramie. You know what I mean? But my last name started it. That's a true story. Um, President Jim, Vice President Crazy Bag, head of CIA David H. Oh shit! Couldn't you? Hell, we'd get shot real damn quick. The I know, Joyce. I gotta ask old Bags, man, where he got that made up. Um, Hold on a minute. My wife. Yep, that's a true story, Laramie. Bruce. Oh, look, there's my wife right there. Yeah, David H. should be the head of the lotion committee. Joyce, I'll have to ask Bags if we can get some of them shirts. I don't know if he's still on here or not. If so, we'll send you one up to Canada. That'd be great. I'd love to have one up there in Canada. They'd look at you like, what the F is this? Who the hell are these folks? Justin Trudeau made him feel a little threatened by Rich Bags 2020. They wouldn't know what the hell to think up there in Canada. They're liable to stone you up there. That Justin Trudeau up there, man, I ain't so sure about that cat. No, Larry, man, don't start that. She's on here. Don't start even talking about no damn car. She's on here. Don't get her going on that deal. She's been looking for. Listen, I'll tell you what happened on this deal, right? So my wife goes and finds this car she wants. She pretty well had this sumbitch bought, and then this guy started lying right off the bat. He started lying. I kept telling her, I said, "This guy's lying, man. We ain't gonna do this because this sumbitch is lying." So then she goes look somewhere else and sends me a deal. Says that son of a bitch been lying to me. Not well. I mean, You ain't got to take it from me, Go ahead and take it from the car dealership, the other car dealership you went to, Hell, why would I lie to you? I'm the one that has to pay the money on it. You know what I mean? Ralph, I'll have to get bags. I don't even know if bags is still on here. I'll have to get bags to send the thing over, man. I don't know where he got it made at or anything like that on that shirt. I'd like to have one myself. And there's several people that want one of them shirts, but I don't know how much it costs to have it made or where bags got it made at or whatever. I mean, he said something today about maybe getting some stickers or something made up of it. I don't know. I'll talk to him about it and find out where the hell he got it made and how much he thinks it's going to cost per shirt, because if it's too much, then I don't want, I think the way I'll do that, I'll just show you guys what it's going to cost us to have it made. And then if you want one, then you can send the money to get it or whatever, not trying to make no money on the damn thing. Just sell it to you for whatever the hell we have in it, or whatever it's going to cost to get one made. Once he finds that out, if that's what he wants to do, then, we can do that. But I don't know where he got it made at. I tell you what, it's real hard not to chew tobacco, man. This damn vape, I seem like I'm hitting on this son of a bitch all the time, man. It's not like Copenhagen. By no means, it's not like Copenhagen. But I've been chewing Copenhagen. I was telling my wife, she knows I've been chewing Copenhagen for 30-something years, or chewing tobacco for 30 years. I'm starting to get some white bumps and shit on my damn lip. I need to get up off of it. So it's time. It's more than time to get up off of it. People are dying young, man. Like old Dog the Bounty Hunter's wife died, 51 years old, man. That's too damn young to be dying of cancer and stuff. It's a shame. You think where we're at in society right now, hell, we'd be able to fix some of this stuff, man. 51, there shouldn't be people 51 years old dying of damn cancer. Food and every other damn thing's getting us. I damn sure don't need to add to it with chewing tobacco, but I love the hell out of it. Backs with a blow-up doll. I think he told me her name was Judy or some shit like that. What's up, Hog Rider? How you doing, brother? See, he was going to try to get me this morning. Yes, I do, brother. I miss it a lot, Laramie. I want to chew bad. I really do. I'm not going to lie to you. But I'm going to try to really... Yeah, meal ticket. Just... brother, I'd just say keep an open mind about it. If you just get past the training part, then things will go a lot better, man. Guys, your first year of trucking is going to be tough. I don't care where you work at or what you're doing. Your first year of trucking is going to be tough. It's going to be real tough, because even when you get off your trainer's truck, you've got to figure shit out on your own. And it's going to be tough. It's going to be hit and miss, and you're going to make mistakes, and you're going to fix them, and hopefully you can make mistakes, not hurt nothing or yourself or tear shit up and stuff like that. But you're going to make mistakes, and your first year trucking is going to be tough. Yeah, I've been chewing the hell out of gum, man, like a whole pack a day gum. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm going through a pack of gum a day. But it's just not the same as, and the nicotine on there, you can see right through that shit. I've only got 3 milligrams of nicotine in there. And so there's no damn nicotine in there hardly at all compared to what I was getting chewing tobacco. So, man, I'm like, oh, shit, and I got to ride with somebody for 50,000 miles. I'll have him killed the time we get back, But no, it's a good deal. I need to quit anyway. But this is just new to me, doing this shit, trying to vape and stuff. Yeah, I know it, Laramie. It don't work at all, man. I'll get through it though. It's just one of them things. And you're exactly right, GBR, right there. I mean, just like I said, it's I'll check on that for you, Miss Joyce. I promise you I will. When you come out here and you're a new driver, when you're with your trainer, you think you've got a grasp of everything, and this goes for everybody. Because this is true. You think you got a grasp of everything until you get out on your own, and then all of a sudden you start second guessing, doubting, and wondering, man, am I doing the right thing? And because you had somebody there to fall back on that didn't let you make the mistakes that you were going to make. Um, so, but once you get out on your own and you get past, start running by yourself solo, that first year of trial and error, get it out of the way, and then everything else from there will just start falling in place. It gets a little easier with every load. Yeah, I can do that. Vapes, really, you've got load locks. I don't know if you guys know what load locks are. It's a big metal bar that goes across. You just clamp it down, Correct, Hog Rider. But, it's still tough to quit, regardless of whether you smoke or chew. And neither one of them are any better than the other for you. But I love chewing tobacco. I mean, so now I'm trying to love this vape. It's tough. The amount of nicotine at 3 milligrams versus the amount of nicotine that chewing tobacco had, way different. And this shit don't make my truck stink, man, because I keep a clean truck. I mean, I really do. My truck's clean. And it smells good, and oh, I do too, Hog Rider. Trust me, brother. I love the hell out of it. But all good things must come to an end sometime or another. I'll make a video of it next time we put load bars in there. I'll make a video of it, vapes, and show you. You just want to secure the stuff, especially like when you're hauling like produce and stuff like that. No, Hog Rider, I've got the same student. I've got John with me. John tests out tomorrow. So hopefully, I think you'll do good if he quits trying to psych yourself up about shit. It's just a nerve thing, like we talked about earlier. That's all it is a nerve thing. Nerves start to get the best of you. My meal ticket, I don't have any videos explaining that. For me, and this is for me personally, I prefer lease over company. I've never been a company driver here, so I can't speak for what it's like company. For me, though, the lease side works for me and my personality and the way that I run and the things that I like to do. So that's the only thing I can speak off of. It makes me no difference either which way you want to go. But here's my theory on this. So if you want to hear, hey Cliff, how you doing? If you want to hear my theory on this, I'll be happy to share with you. My theory on this is this: if we're following each other around the country and we're running the same, hey Adrian, how you doing, brother? I hope he's doing all right on his own. If we're following each other around the company and I'm leasing your company and I get paid X number of dollars and you get paid X number of dollars for doing the same exact job, and my X number of dollars is 12 to 15, 17, sometimes more than what you would make, and we're doing the same exact thing, why not you see what I'm saying there? And people make lease out to be harder than it is. If you just let the people in the office do what they do, and you do what you do by driving the truck, your fixed expenses are the same every week. So you already know every week you've got X number of dollars coming out regardless every week. The only other thing that changes out of that is your fuel. So if you can control your fixed expense, you can't control your fixed expenses. You already know what they are every week. But you can control your fuel by the speed that you're driving. So, like, for example, we went to California, to Salt Lake City, to Idaho, to Minnesota, and back down here, or down Little Rock here. So this week I spent $1,200 in fuel. So I already know I've got my fixed expenses and I've got $1,200 in fuel. So virtually coming out of my check this week will be $2,500. Okay, so let's go with that number, $2,500. My revenue for this week was $6,100. So that leaves a grand total of what, $3,600? If I've already paid everything. You see what I'm saying? I've already paid the $2,500 because they're going to take that before they pay me. So if you've got $6,100 revenue and you've got $2,500 in expenses, who gets the rest of it? Moi. There you go. You know, that's the easiest way to think about that, man. You know, and listen, it's just not me getting revenue like that. You know, Jason had a $557 or $6,000 week. You know, no, you're good, Laramie. And Bag said Stefan had a $6,000 week this week. You know, so guys, it's possible to do this. Well, here's the thing, Dads. When fuel gets up like that, you know, then we're forced to go back to the customer, or sales is, and say, hey, listen, you know, we need more money for this stuff because my guys can't make it out here on this. You know, I mean, there's a point with everything, but right now we're not in that point. You know, you can still make money doing this with fuel being high by managing how fast you drive. You know, listen, people say, well, yeah, but technically it's not 33%, Hog Rider. It depends on the individual. You know, what's up, Richard? How you doing? You know, everybody's deal is different, and I'm not saying this is for everybody. You know. So, I mean, yeah, see, Kevin and Ollie, 5,800 tomorrow, and he's still got another trip across the country. You know, Ollie's going to end up with a $7,000 week. I'll tell you just exactly how many miles, brother. Hold on just a second. Now, you got to figure where I'm training him. So I've got to write this shit down so I don't lie to you. 830. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to read them off to you. 830. 1. And then 700. So I had 1661 plus 830 plus 700. So I had 3,100 miles this week on 6,100 $3,100 in revenue. So that's what I had, 3,100 miles on 60 with 6,100 in revenue. So it sure beats a lot of places. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And let's just be realistic about it, man. This is not a fit for everybody here. But I will tell you this: if you can't make money here, chances are you're going to have a hard time making money anywhere, and that's just my opinion on it. Because to be able to run solo even, and make that kind of money, like we didn't bust our ass at all. Like we went from California to Salt Lake City. We stayed the night up there. Slept going up or whatever. We got down to Idaho. We stayed the night over there. Got up, loaded, started driving, stay the night, and then go. We were showering, eating every night. We're not busting our ass. So you got two people on the truck driving, not really driving, but as far as like when we left Idaho going to Minnesota. Yes, that's all miles included right there. That's all miles, brother. That's total miles for everything. So what I would do is I'd get up early in the morning, I'd drive 100 miles, 150 miles, and then I'd turn it over to him, let him drive all day long. So like I said, I mean, it's not, that's for deadhead miles, that's for loaded miles, that's total miles that I drove. Was 250 of it was from Minnesota to where the hell we pick up that last damn load at? Minnesota to Iowa. 250 of it was from there. I'll tell you how many deadhead miles I had even. So I had 250 on one, 213 on the other, and then 29. So 29, 213, and 250. 29 plus 213 plus 250. God damn it. 250 plus 213 plus 29. I had 492 miles of deadhead miles, empty miles. You're getting 11 mile a gallon or whatever for fuel. So, I mean, people bitch about that deadheading part. If the load pays enough, what does it matter? You're getting paid anyway. I mean, to me, I don't get it, but whatever. I mean, we were talking about that today too, GBR. So you can actually in these Freightliners put a 4.5 cubic inch refrigerator in the Freightliner, and it comes up underneath the cabinet bags. Was telling me. So a 4.5 cubic inch refrigerator with a freezer and a refrigerator. Or if you're going to run solo, you can take out the passenger seat there, put a dog kennel over there or a refrigerator or whatever you want to put over there. But, at 492 miles deadhead, I mean, it is what it is, but I still made money this week. And as far as your my total miles was 3,100 miles, Richard, and I had 6,100 and some odd dollars, and I'm just going to round it off to 6,100 revenue. So it comes out to $1.95, $1.96 a mile, whatever, and that includes uh, deadhead miles and everything. You know, my expenses this week were $2,500. So 6,100 minus 2,500. There you go. That's what I got. Not a bad PSD week. Not a great week. What's up, big dog? How you doing, buddy? Glad to see you back. Um, what's up, prisoner on the highway? How we doing? If you guys would hit the old thumbs up button or thumbs down, whatever you want to do, it don't matter. Just interact with it a little bit if you would. Anyway, it's like I said though, this isn't a fit for everybody, man. People say, "Well, your trucks run too slow." Why do I need to run fast? I'm still making money. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn how fast the truck runs. I've went fast. I've hauled entertainment before. I've went fast. I've drove Peterbilts that are fast back in the day and everything else. Listen, I don't need to look pretty. I don't need to run fast. The only thing that matters is what the hell I'm gonna put in the bank, my bank, not nobody else's bank. Yes, John. Yes, Riverboat. John's on the new 50,000 plan. So this will be my first student on the 50,000 plan that we got here. Meal ticket. So like running solo, I try to stay between 4,000 to 5,000 at least in revenue. So obviously you're not burning as much fuel. Your fixed expenses are still the same, but you're not burning near the fuel. I would really, your truck, your plan. That's right. I would say really meal ticket. I haven't been solo in a while. I had like 1 week of it or something like that. 2 weeks maybe, I don't know. But the guys that I've got that I have trained personally that are running solo right now, Jason, for example, and some others that are running solo, they're bringing home, a little over um, 2K a week, somewhere in there. I mean, I don't want to give you an indefinite number because I don't know how people work. You know what I'm saying? It's just everybody's different on how they work, man. I don't turn down loads and shit though. I take what they give me because even though it's something I don't like, if it gets me in another area where I can make money, then I take it. Looking at that truck, it looked like one of my old students right there. Correct, Todd Busa. 2,500 comes off the top, and what I'm saying is I don't have to run fast, brother. I mean, obviously I've got a new truck, so I mean the truck looks pretty, but I don't have to. What I'm getting at with that is the fact that I don't have to run 100 mph in a big long nosed Peterbilt with chicken lights all up and down the side. You understand what I'm saying? In order to, the money part is what I'm worried about, not the. I mean, I got a nice truck, and all the trucks here are nice and shit like that. But it's not. It's not about. When I was younger, 20 years ago, I wanted a big truck that ran fast with chicken lights all the way on it and the chrome everywhere. Who gives a shit if I got paid 20 cents a mile? You understand what I'm saying? I'd rather have the money now than the other deal. That's what I was getting at. Some guys, owner operators, they can look pretty and run fast and still, pay bills. But that's a different situation. I'm talking about right here where I'm at. If you run at a reasonable speed, you manage your fuel, the revenue's there, your fixed expenses are the same, you're going to make money. After John layered me, I'm probably not going to train any more students, man. 50,000 is going to wear me the hell out. It really is. Hello, Miss Wade. How you doing? Long time no see. Like I said, the tax lady told me I was out 351 days last year. Well, I hope Mom's doing all right. Big dog, listen, when I was, 20 years ago, even 15 years ago, 10 years ago, I like the fast trucks, man. If somebody told me that I would be driving a truck that went 65 miles an hour, and that was the top speed, I would be like, I can't do this, man. I can't do it. And when I came over here, I was like, man, I don't know if I can do this shit, But I have found out, I've seen my numbers myself. When you go into the ACES 2 class and they break all this shit down for you on how fast you're running, your idle time, blah, 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 and they break everything down for you, and it tells you what your cents per mile, what you're paying for fuel, and I'm going, I'm paying about 5 cents more than this cat over here that's running at this speed right here. What's up, Christopher? So 5 cents may not seem like a lot, but you know how much fuel you pump in every month, that shit adds up over the year, man. Big time. Big time adds up. I mean, just say you pump 1,000 gallons a month. At 5 cents, that's $500 a month. Times 12, fuck, that's $6,000 a year, man. Now, if you just got an extra $6,000 and you don't care, then I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you my address and you can mail me $6,000 and run as fast as you want but $6,000, regardless how you look at it. Why the Flying J Pilot and Loves and TA and Petro, they don't need that $6,000, but Chad needs $6,000. You understand what I'm saying? Why do I need to pay them? They're already $1 billion companies, $1 million company. I need the $6,000. And one thing that I found out is by running, I run at 60 to 62. I never thought I would say this, and I never thought I would run this slow. But you find that when you run that speed, it is so much more relaxing because you're not having to you're not constantly changing lanes and looking and going, and then you can just sit back in the seat, set the cruise at 60 miles an hour, and just ride down. I can just ride down the road for 10 hours a day. I rarely have anybody get in my way or anything because everybody's going right on by me. And at the end of the day, I'm pulling in the truck stop, and I'm still seeing the son of a bitch that's passed me 10 times backing into a spot right there. He's been stressed out all day running wide open, and he's backing in, and I'm just now pulling in, So he really didn't get any further than I did. And to answer your question on that, Hog Rider, if I would have done that a few years ago, I probably would have. I should have thought about that then, but I'm getting older now, and I've been in this game long enough now. I really don't have a desire to the headache or the desire to buy a truck, if that makes any sense. The thing about here at Prime that I like is it's a walk-away lease. So if I get tired of them or they get tired of me and I take my truck in there and turn it in, there's no harm, no foul. You walk away. Well, if you get tired of trucking and you got your own truck, man, you just can't go, well, here, where you can, but then the bank's gonna ding the hell out of your credit and everything else, But I have found that, like I was saying about that driving at 60 mile an hour, man, I can just sit here and listen to music all day and just ride down the road and just go, not have a word. I can enjoy the scenery. I can enjoy life. For the first 20 years of trucking, man, I didn't get to enjoy that because you're so busy at a fast pace. Hey, Roush, you're running at a fast pace, looking at you, always stressed out. Go, 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 go. And here, man, my quality of life's good. I can just relax and just enjoy shit that I've been down the same roads hundreds and hundreds of times, but I'm still seeing shit that I never seen before because I didn't take the time to see it. And I was just telling the kid this earlier today. When you get to a point where I'm at now, where I've been doing this long enough and I'm getting older, you start to appreciate things a lot more that you see when you're waking up. If that makes any sense, where you're like, man, that's beautiful, or like coming through Montana the other day. I've been down that road umpteen times, but now I'm seeing shit that's always been there, but I just never really paid attention to it because I was too busy in a hurry going, doing what, and you hear older people talk about that stuff when you're younger and you don't think anything about it. You think, yeah, whatever, whatever. But then when you start to get up there where you're getting a little older and shit, the days are counting down regardless. Hell, people are dying at 50, 51 years old and shit, people are dying young, You're getting to that point where now when I wake up somewhere, I look around, damn, man, look at this. This is amazing right here. This is what I get to wake up to every morning in a different place. And this is my office view right here. To me, I can't beat it. Like I said, it's not for everybody. But for me, I wouldn't want to do anything else. I love trucking. I love the scenery. I love this country is a beautiful country that we live in. And when you take the time to look at it, it's amazing. Laramie, this one right here, brother, is called Dead Presidents. Roosevelt. It is a mouth-watering watermelon strawberry hard candy, kind of like a Jolly Rancher. But I got this other one here, and it's my favorite. And this thing is called Sandy's Custard. You see it 3 milligrams. That's all. This Sandy's Custard right here, this shit is phenomenal, man. This stuff is amazing. I don't know. What's up, Jason? Correct, big dog. You don't have to. You don't have to run 80 mile an hour anymore, or 5,000 miles a week, to make the money that you did back then. Because running on paper logs and running outlaw and stuff. Jason's regional. I'm gonna tell you something. Jason's gonna get so used to sniffing it, he ain't gonna be worth a damn. I mean, that son of a bitch is home every other damn day. I love him to death. He's home every other damn day. It's like he run to Maryland, back to Kentucky. Go here to Kentucky. Here, Kentucky. If there's a radar, he can find Kentucky. There ain't no damn doubt about it. He find Kentucky. No matter where the hell he's at, he finds Kentucky. They may have a damn Copenhagen flavor Ridge Runner. I don't know, man, but I don't need none of that damn Copenhagen flavor. But I mean, you can ask Jason. Okay, so for meal ticket, if you're still on here, Jason is one of my old students there. ask him what kind of money he's making as a solo driver. I mean, he's running solo. Of course, he's fucking regional right now because he's home every other night. I mean, he's kind of like a half local guy, to be honest with you. He's really not I wouldn't even put him like an OTR phase right now. Like Jason's like a half / regional, half / local, half / TR maybe. Yeah, part-time trucker. That's what he is. He ain't OTR. He's PTR, PTT. Hell, he sees his house more he's seen his house more in the last month than he's seen 30,000 miles with me. Vitamin B12 vape juice. I never tried that one either. I ain't hating, buddy. I'm glad you get to go home, man. The thing that's going to happen with the deal is, listen, so he's going to get Heather spoiled, thinking he's going to be home all the time. She's going to get used to having him back at the house again, because right now, see, she's getting the lovings on a consistent basis. And then he's getting her spoiled again, and then he's going to break her off, and then he's going to have to go out on the road and be gone like a real-time truck driver for, a month or so. And she's going to be spoiled because he's already been spoiling her. I was giving him hell about it the other day. He FaceTimed me. He does that shit on purpose. He FaceTimes me. I said, what are you doing? I can see he's in his pickup or something. I said, this motherfucker's in his pickup again. What are you doing? Oh, we're going to get something to eat over at this new restaurant downtown or whatever. We're going to go over there now. I'm like, goddamn, you back in Kentucky again? Yep, sure am. I come by. He laughing, That's why he'll FaceTime me. He gives me shit because I'm giving him shit because he's back at the house. But Jason was a good student, man. I was glad to have Jason. I really was. I probably got on Jason's nerves. I'm sure I did. But I was glad to have Jason. Jason was a good student. And he's doing good for himself right now. I'm glad he's a part-time trucker. Shit, he could go back to selling real estate part-time and drive truck part-time. As much as he's home, hell, he could probably show 3 or 4 houses a week still. And still be trucking. Because, fuck, he's home every other night. Anyway. I'm glad he gets to go to the house. So this 50,000 mile gig, I'm going to take some time off. I don't think I'm going to be able to go 50,000 straight. Oh, there's Nene. Now the place going to hell in a handbag right there. What's up, the basic trucker? How you doing, brother? West Texas oil field. Old West Texas. So old Trucker Nene and Sally Joe, they've decided, I don't know if you've watched her video or not, but old Trucker Nene and Sally Joe have decided to go to running team together. They've got a little bit of a communication barrier between the Minnesota accent and the Alabama retard accents down there. Not saying that Stephanie's a retard, but most of the people from Alabama, they're kind of retarded. Anyway, I was just up in Nene's neck of the woods the other day when we loaded up at Gaylord, Minnesota. What a shithole. What an absolute shithole. The state of Minnesota is a pretty state. And, but, man, I'm just not a big Minnesota fan. I mean, I'm just, it's pretty to drive through there, but I'm just can't get into this Minnesota gig. You know, I mean, it's just like shit. Yeah, well, Jason just FaceTimes me, uh, just to rub shit in that he's back at the house again, Laramie. Trucker Nene, do you go over there to that damn Michael's Foods over there in Gaylord? Is that where you went or usually go to? Man, that's effing place, man. So I get over there. Um, we get over early in the morning. Have a 9 o'clock appointment, right? Dirty, dusty, fly infested son of a bitch, man. You can't even roll your windows down. You roll them down, you got a whole family of flies in here. I've hauled flies from fucking Minnesota down here. They're still in here. I can't get them out, man. I roll the windows down right down the road. They go hide. I roll the windows up. The bastards come out flying around your damn head. You're swatting as shit, looking like you're on some kind of damn dope while you're driving down the damn road, swatting at shit. I roll the windows back down. They go hide. I roll the fucking windows back up. Here they come again, you know. Smart sons of bitches. Anyway, I get over this Michael's Foods over in Gaylord. Like Nene said, it's a fucking dirt pit, man. Muddy as hell. It'd been raining up there. Uh, so you got to pull around and they have to check your trailer. So they check your trailer and let you know everything's good to go. You pull over. So go check in. 9 o'clock appointment. Lady says, we're 14 hours behind right now. So what do you mean you're 14 hours behind? Dude, there's trucks everywhere. I mean, there's trucks just jammed. There's trucks in front of the building. There's trucks parked on the little side roads everywhere. There's trucks in the dirt parking lot. There's trucks everywhere. See, we're 14 hours behind. I said, oh, shit, this ain't looking very good. So I said, all right. So I go back out the truck. I pulled up on the side of the building, kind of parked just a little bit off the road there, sit there all damn day. Finally, 7:45 that night, they load us up. Now, they would have never loaded us at 7:45, except they say, we'll call you. No, mother effer, you ain't calling me because I'm going to be coming back in here checking. So we got there at 5. I go in there at 10 o'clock. Hey, where am I at? She said, you're number 11 on the list. Good, moving up. So I wait. I go back in there at 3. Where am I at? You're still number 11 on the list. You mean to tell me from fucking 10 to 3 you ain't loaded a truck? And there's been trucks in the dock? What do you got, you know? So, okay. So I go back in there at 6 o'clock that night. Where am I at? She said, you done been in here 3 times. I told you we'd call you. I said, listen, I know you told me you'd call me, but I'm coming in here to check. So she says, she's fumbling through the paperwork. See, she would have never gave me a damn door had I not went in there. She fumbled through. She said, if you can get in door 59, that's yours. I said, baby, I'm in door 59. Whoop, whoop, 59. Bam, we're in. And then we got loaded. Well, hell, I'd probably still be sitting up there in Minnesota. But I will tell you this. $17.50. Well, see, you're taking that out of context, though, brother, that Todd Boosa. You're taking it out of context. I'm not saying that you can't make money with a fast, shiny truck. What I'm saying is I don't need the fast, shiny truck in order to make the money like that. You understand what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with the fast, shiny truck. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with a fast, shiny truck. But I promise you that fast, shiny truck is not getting the fuel mileage that I'm getting on this truck here. I can almost guarantee that. Trust me, I would rather be driving a big, long-nose-ass Peterbilt with chicken lights down the side with double stacks and a 600, Caterpillar, 18 speed. I would love to drive that. But I know that that's not feasible for me. And like I was saying, I'm not saying that you can't make money with a fast, shiny truck. Right there you go, 11K. That's good money. But you can also make money with a slow truck. I'm talking about what I was talking about is right here for this instance. You can make money anywhere you go if you truck. You know what I'm saying? That works for you, great. The students in a hotel right here. I'm over here at the campus inn. He's got one night to himself. He tests tomorrow. Correct. And that's what I'm saying, basic trucker. That's exactly what I was getting at. For me, listen, I would love to have one of those trucks like that. And there ain't nothing wrong with hauling ass either. I'm saying for my situation here, everybody has a different deal. But like you said, that you're going into it for looks and not the fuel mileage. You got to be willing to accept that. Correct. I don't give a damn how fast you drive. We're all in this deal together. I don't care if you run 100 mile an hour and you got 50 stops or you're making 50,000 load or whatever you want to make. We're all trying to make money out here is what I'm getting at. Everybody's got different needs. He's doing it right with his deal where he had $11,000 that week in a nice, fast, shiny truck. I would love to do that, but I know that it's not going to happen here, so I don't even worry about it. Fuck, nobody wants to drive real slow, if you don't have to. But I have found for me, by driving slower, that I get to enjoy the scenery more and see stuff that I didn't really see when I was driving a fast truck on the go all the time. I'm glad it's working out for you, Todd Busa. I mean, that's great, man. You're making money. I'm glad about that. Everybody needs to make money in this business. So anyway, this shithole load out of this Michael's Foods, man. They finally load us up with this shit and we get out of there. I don't want to go back there, though. There's nothing nice about that place up there. Yeah, he did the thumb trick. He got the old thumb trick, Jason. Yeah. That's what I was telling you guys earlier. So, John, on this backing, right? Everybody's different on the backing thing. So his issue is the offset, which to me is one of the easiest backs there is. The straight back and the offset is the easiest to me. He's having a hard time with the offset. Man, my damn eyes are itching like crazy. He's having a hard time with the offset. He can sink the 90 in there, no problem. Bam, 90, boom, golden on the 90, golden on the parallel park, golden on the straight back. It's the fucking offset he's having an issue with, man. Of all backs, the offset. I'm like, shit, you got to be kidding me. And you're guaranteed to get one of them. But he'll get it tomorrow. So, Trucker Nene, I'll answer that question, Nene. So, when Jason was testing for his CDL, because Jason was my student, on the 90, they tell him to, like George says, hang loose or like this right here, when you're doing on the alley dock or whatever in the mirror. So we did all this bullshit like this, and then Jason couldn't get it in the damn hole there on the 90. So finally, it's pouring down rain. He sticks his thumb out the window like this and holds his thumb up there like that. And that's how he got it in the damn hole, was right there. That other shit, it didn't work for him. But he held his thumb up and got it in the damn hole. She gonna kick your ass, Jason. I got that, Larry, man. I'll look at it in a minute. Poor old John, he gets to deal with me not chewing tobacco. So that poor son of a buck. So basic trucker, listen. So on the like I was saying, our course is set up. It's a controlled environment. There's set points that you go to on the back end, right? Well, when you're doing the alley dock or the 9, whatever you want to call it, you go, for us, you put your tire on the line, your tractor tire line, you turn it all the way as hard as you can and you get it to where you can see the landing gear, both landing gear. Then you stop, you turn it all the way back the other way, let loose of it, turn the wheel to the 10 o'clock position. And the way that some of the instructors in there were telling people to do is put your fingers up in the mirror like that and keep this gap or this gap, whatever works for you, to keep the gap is what you were trying to do, was keep the gap. And if you kept that gap, the truck will just actually put itself right in the hole. You can just kind of hold the wheel right there and maintain that gap, and it'll go right around into the hole, right? So we were doing this, like sign language shit with Jason. It wasn't working. So Jason's thing was he held his thumb up there, and he kept that gap, whatever the gap he was looking at, with the truck tire and the landing gear, with his finger looking in the mirror like that. He's closing one eye as he's going around, but he maintained that gap by looking in the mirror with his eye, and just following his thumb right there, maintaining the gap, and then he put it right in the hole that way. So for everybody, it was different. For Jason, it was this. We'd already tried all this other shit, but for him, it was this. So the running thing was, we've been out there working on this shit. He couldn't get it in the hole. I'm thinking, man, what the hell? We're going like this. So I remember I was sitting in the passenger seat. I said, well, hell, try your thumb or something. And so he tried his thumb. I think that's how it went down. Jason, correct me if I'm wrong. Somehow the thumb. So he put his thumb up there, boom, and right in the damn hole. I'm like, you got to be shitting me, man. It's pouring down rain. And it wasn't very warm. But he passed the CDL. He got it, and he's doing good. Just the same as John's going to pass his CDL tomorrow, and he's going to do good. But it's going to be a long 50,000 miles, man, a long 50,000. And I'm not, to be honest with you, I'm really not looking forward to it, because I'm thinking to myself how long it's going to be, and anytime with somebody in a truck that long, it just gets rough. It gets real rough. But you've got to have, luckily John's a good kid and he doesn't want to argue and fight and shit like that. Hopefully we get some downtime to where he's able to get out of the truck. And, like when we stopped at places like with Jason, Jason would get out of the truck and go eat. Jason loves Mexican food. So like Jason would get out of the truck and go eat Mexican food somewhere if we were close by where he could go or whatever, and he invited me to go eat with him. And I did once or twice, whatever, but for the most part, I let him go by himself because then it gives us a little bit of a break from each other, you know. But he always invited me to go, and then he'd go eat Mexican. He'd come back, you know. But that gave him his free time, and then give me my free time. Not that we hated each other. I didn't hate him. He might have hated me at the time, but I didn't hate him. But it breaks it up to where you can have a little breathing room for yourself. You know, you got to have that. Well, a lot of times, you know, big dog, if you don't get along, I mean, Jason and I didn't fight and argue or nothing. Jason, you know, we ran hard. And one thing I'll say about Jason is he never did let me down on no loads, snow or anything, you know. I mean, he got through it. Goofy son of a bitch, wake up and the bastards, you know, riding down the road, no fucking shirt on in the middle of the wintertime. And I'm like, what the hell? That's funny shit, though, right there. I'll never forget that. Yeah, trucker night. Now, you know as well as I do, you got to get away. I don't care how good you get along with somebody, you have to break off and let them do their own thing and you do your thing for a little while so that you can have peace of mind. Because you got to understand, folks, listen, you're riding with somebody for 50,000 miles. I mean, or at that time, 30,000 miles, because, you know, you've got every phone call that you make, you got somebody sitting there. Just vice versa for them as well, you know. So you really have no kind of privacy whatsoever. And so, you know, anytime that you can break off and let them do their own thing and, you know, you do your thing or whatever, it just gives you a little bit of privacy, a little bit of a breather and a break away from each other. And it's needed. I don't care how good you get along with somebody. Yeah, we went down to Shreveport, man. This son of a bitch we went over this damn place to eat over there. I guess that's what he's talking about. This place we ate at. You talking about that TA over there, Jason? I don't even remember what the hell happened. I know that I ordered a Philly cheesesteak or some shit like that, man. If that's the time he's talking about. We got over there to eat this TA, man. I ordered all them roads in Shreveport were junk, man. We were somewhere, though, man. We ordered some food at TA. And I ordered a damn Philly cheesesteak, man. That son of a bitch came out. How do you mess up a Philly cheesesteak? I told you, lady, I'm not eating that junk, man. Picking up shit fall out of the bottom of the sandwich. I'm just sitting there holding bread. I ain't eating that shit, man. I threw it down there. I'm done. I'm out of here. Paying for nothing. I ain't paying for nothing. I ain't eating nothing. I'm out. See you. Anyway, guys, trucker Nene, be safe. I'm fixing to jump off here myself because I got to get up early in the morning. We got pad time at 1:30 in the morning. We're going to do a little pad time from 1:30 to about 5, running through everything again. And then we'll go inside to test and stuff like that. So I'm going to jump off here as well. Everybody be safe tonight. Have a, you know, if you're out on the road driving tonight, just be safe. And we'll holler at you guys later on. I appreciate you guys coming on here. If you would, please, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Hit the thumbs up button. Yeah, broke damn tooth, Atlanta be shit place. Anyway, we'll holler at you guys later on, man.